The John Squad. This is John Paolini here on YouTube, and this is your YouTube World Heavyweight Champion here on YouTube. And I'm coming to you today with my WWE Smackdown review for January 8th, 2019. So let's do this, shall we, the John Squad. So, we started off SmackDown Live last night with Daniel Bryan at the concession stand talking about eating healthy, and then he talks about cheering on AJ Styles, and then he takes a fan's hot dog from him, and then throws it at him, and then he grabs a fan's, cup of souvenir cup and of soda, and then throws it in his face or throws it at him. And I'm like saying, man, oh man, oh man, what's going on with Daniel Bryan? And throws it in his face, and then he goes over to the merch stand and grabs a pair of AJ Styles gloves and talks about AJ Styles some more. So and then he goes out into the crowd, walks down into the crowd and says that he's going on here about changing into the world and making it be a better place. Says he will be hard, and says he will with it be a tear to be a better boy. That's why So that's what he's going to do. AJ Styles at the Rumble. So then R-Truth comes out and attacks Daniel Bryan from behind and then throws him into the steel steps, and the referees come out to break it up, and then we had the first match. So then the first match we had on SmackDown Live was Daniel Bryan versus R-Truth, and the winner was the new Daniel Bryan. Well, the winner was Daniel Bryan. After the match, AJ Styles comes out and attacks Daniel Bryan from on top of the stage, and then Styles just keeps on beating up on Daniel Bryan. Then the referees and the crew come out and break it up. Then after when they can't break it up, the fight, next thing you know, it is that they have the Styles goes back and attack Bryan. Then Styles gets a steel chair, was gonna hit Daniel Bryan with it, but then Daniel Bryan gets away. And that's what happens in that segment. And the second match you had SmackDown was Rey Mysterio, Mustafa Ali. Those two make a great tag team, by the way. Let me just tell you. Versus Samoa Joe and Andre Cien Almas. And the winner was Samoa Joe and Andre Cien Almas, unfortunately. And I thought Rey Mysterio and Mustafa Ali almost had the match won, but they just came up short. But Andre Cien Almas and Rey Mysterio, boy, can they two go at it in that match, man. Rey Mysterio did a nice pile driver move in the ring, so a nice backfoot move and pile driver. But man, oh man, Andre Salamis, Rey Mysterio can go at it every day. I love to see that. But anyway, so then we had Rusev talks about Lana, about Lana from last week, that she got hurt and that she is resting at home, and talks about Shinsuke Nakamura. So then he calls out Shinsuke Nakamura, but Shinsuke Nakamura appears on the Titantron and is in the production truck, and so then he shows that it's not his fault what he did to Lana last week, and that it's Rusev's fault what happened to Lana, because Rusev super kicked Shinsuke Nakamura last week, and that's what happened to Lana. So then what happened was that so then Rusev said, fine, you don't want to come out here, I'm just going to have to go after you. So then what happened was that Rusev leaves the ring, goes after backstage, and goes after and chases after Shinsuke Nakamura. But then, next thing you know it is, Shinsuke Nakamura attacks Rusev from behind with the Creator Box and just pushes it into Rusev. And then he Kinsasha's him backstage, and that's what happens in that segment. And the third match on SmackDown was if the Usos will win this match. They will get a future Tag Team SmackDown Tag Team Championship title match. And we had the Usos versus The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro. And during the match, Mandy Rose comes out and distracts Jimmy Uso. As Jey Uso was trying to make the tag, he distracts Jimmy Uso. And unfortunately, Sheamus and Cesaro pick up the win. And I guess the Usos don't get any more. I guess they don't get tag team title matches after all anymore. So that means now, after the match, The Miz comes out there and talks to Sheamus and Cesaro and says this now: I'm making you offer to put your tag team titles on the line against me and Shane McMahon. So he makes them an offer at the Royal Rumble to put their tag team titles on the line at the Royal Rumble against him and Shane McMahon, the new team for them two that are pairing up together. So then Cesaro and Sheamus have a talk, and next thing you know, Sheamus bro kicks The Miz, and next thing, what happens is that they accept. We get Shane McMahon and The Miz versus The Bar at the Royal Rumble. The Miz and Shane McMahon versus The Bar at the Royal Rumble for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. That is right. Can't wait to see that. So then the main event we had on SmackDown was a triple threat match where the winner faces Asuka at the Royal Rumble for the SmackDown Women's Championship, for the SmackDown Women's title, whatever it's called. So then we had Becky Lynch versus Carmella versus Charlotte Flair, and those were the three women to face each other in the main event. And the winner was, and gets to face Asuka at the Royal Rumble for the SmackDown Women's Championship, is none other than, get ready for it, whoa, Becky Lynch. That is right. Becky Lynch gets to face Asuka at the Royal Rumble for the SmackDown Women's title for the championship. But then after the match, Asuka comes out and Becky Lynch and her have a stare down to end WWE Smackdown Live last night. And boy, what episode of Smackdown we had last night. I thought it was pretty good. With everything that happened last night, I thought it was pretty epic. I love the, and by the way, the Usos versus Sheamus and Cesaro match was excellent. It was a great match. It was a 5-star match too, and the Mustafa Ali and Mysterio and Samoa Joe and Mustafa Ali was a great match too. So go check it out. So once again, the John Squad, please like this video. Leave your comments down below on what you thought about this episode of SmackDown. And subscribe for more. You're all the best of John Squad. You're all one of a kind. I love each and every single one of you, all the John Squad. And don't forget to tap that bell on your YouTube app so you don't miss an upload on my videos. Peace out, the John Squad. Peace. I love you guys.